Greetings, ladies and gentle nerds. It's another wonderful Monday, this June of 2022, making it a wonderful day for murder. I'm over here on the Fox, as you can clearly see, and I'm not going to be playing a live game today. You may remember, those of you who are paying attention to such things, that I had a not Bats account. You may be noticing that it is a 6-dan. You might be thinking to yourself, that is odd. I remember that it was trying to double rank. It was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you can see this lovely little batch of games here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was on my 17th game. Just like 3 more to go to double rank to 7-dan. And I threw it. Yeah. Threw it at game 17, man. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. All that work. All that work. One game made an oopsie on. And, yeah, what can I tell you? So I lost it and instantly ranked up to 6-dan. And, well, let's just say, I didn't take that too well. I didn't take that too well at all. See this account? Let's look at Dwyrin. Dwyrin's a 5-dan. Isn't that weird? How'd that happen? How'd that happen? You know, I didn't take not double ranking too well. I just went on a bunch of irritated games, and yeah, I did that. I did that. What can I say? How many? How was that in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I went ahead and lost 8 games in a row in one day. Oh, hey, no, 9. Look at that. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that was part of it. I somehow won too. That was a complete accident. So that was fun. But I do already have a game over here at 5-dan. Thought I'd go ahead and actually review it because it was, weirdly enough, this game was oddly instructional. I thought I'd review it, take it a little bit slower, and explain to you how I dodged some of the weird things that the 5-dan decided to try to do here. So in this game, I was white. I think a good, I don't know, good few hours passed since the 6-dan temper tantrums. And I think I got all that out of my system. Poor Dwyrin. On the bright side, I mean, I guess I have another account here that I can try and double rank, so that's a thing. So, you know, looking on the bright side. Yeah, so I was what? I was white, yeah. And he played a nice little 5-5 point. Like, it's interesting. 5-dans are really fun to play, to be honest, because they still play like a lot of different stuff. 6, 7s, and 8s and 9s. They're usually into hardcore mode. You know, they're usually into hardcore mode. You know, doing like making sure they do all the latest stuff and whatnot. So okay, 5-5. That's refreshing. Grabbed a 4-4 point for myself. He approached. I backed off because I don't want to really pincer this. I mean, I could, right? I could be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give up my corner, and then maybe do something like hello, and maybe something like this one, nice solid bottom over here, and then he can do something with this, I guess. I don't really know what. It's hard to say. Hard to get an enclosure from here. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But I'm like, okay, you can go ahead and develop off the 5-5 because it is difficult to actually, you know, make something with. So he goes 3 to 4 to 5th line. I do take the 3-3. It's not the only move available. You could do like this one, for example, and then get something in like this. That'd be fine. Nothing wrong there. He might do this one, I suppose. Again, not really a problem. You're instantly settled. 5-5 is very difficult to use efficiently because you are going to be giving away a ton of territory if you're using it. So, okay, whatever. I played here. Drop down. Stand up. Nice and basic. Instantly, he's like, I do not like you. I'm going to attach and crosscut. Which is fine. He wants to develop some stuff here, I guess, or something. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this, to be honest. I'm like, you know what? Let's just play simple. Bam. Captured it. Done. This, I think I probably would have rather had him play here. It offers up a different weakness. I mean, there's always going to be weak points here no matter what he does, but I think I like that one a little bit better. He plays here, poke at it because it's a free move. And then we get into this, which is partially the reason why I wanted to go over the game. Because he plays a little weirdly here, and I can see how you would go wrong about it. I don't remember actually really ever making mention of what to do here. So in the interest of keeping simple, you're obviously not going to cut him because you just fell into his trap. And there are a few traps he's going to lay to try and trip you up a bit, right? This, fundamentally, you're slamming your head into your opponent's stone on your opponent's turn. It's usually not going to go well for you, you know? Like, you got 3 liberties here. You've got 3 liberties here. So this is like passing, right? It's like, okay, I had 3 liberties. It's his turn, I still have 3 liberties. Where'd my turn go? It was there a moment ago. Now it's gone. That's gonna go badly for you. So clearly, we need more liberties. Bam, we got more liberties. And he's still pushing on a second line. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I wouldn't want to do that. I'm still getting into this really, really bad trap of Hane at the head of 2 and 3 stones, right? So we're not going to do that either. So we extend again. That's where he decides to, again, try to trap me. I could be like, bam. But now what? I can't. Hane. Could do this, I guess. But he's got, I mean, I guess we could do this. Because that works, I suppose. So I mean, I could do this one, but he's not gonna cross cut. Or if he does, probably do something like this one, right? Here, and to try to make you really, really heavy. Either way, it's not looking like we're really getting a lot from this, you know? So this one is the one that I like. Because what these 3 stones here are saying is I'm going to connect to his stone, right? That's what he wants to do. So I say, okay, do it. If he connects here now, that means I get to either, depending on which way I want to play, I can do something like this now and just kind of push him back and approach. Or if I want the outside influence, I could be like, cool. No, not that one, because there's that. There. Could do something like this. Into, I don't know, anything out in the middle. Getting ready to invade here, and that's pretty cool too. I could, like, clamp here. Because that's pretty nice. So is that. That ain't bad. There's a lot of things you can do against that one stone. So he says, I will threaten to connect up my stone. Because you see, he's always trying to get me to play this move in Gote when it's fine for him. Right? This is what most of the opening here is turning into. He just wants, for me, to cut here in a way that's bad for him. Or bad for me, sorry. So I do this one. He can, again, connect, but then I can Hane and threaten to 2. So we're still fighting over that connection. It looks like the fight is now over. And to be fair, he can connect now. And I'm okay with that. If he connects now, I can be like, hey, you, what up? There's that one. So I don't want to do that one. But I could be like, here. Into here. Nice and safe. It's fantastic. This group is solid. If I really want to, I could be like, then maybe I'll do something out here just for shape. Or harass that corner. Be like, hey, how you doing? It's just this corner and this area that's invadable. It's not very scary. Like, this middle group is already immortal. It has so many stones involved to it, you're not going to attack it. Because how many stones would it be required to, like, surround the group? Like, 1, 2. There, I can kind of do it for 3, and even that is like, am I really dead here? Like, no, right? I can still make eyes here. So if you're gonna try to surround and actually kill it, it's probably gonna require like 4 or 5 surroundy moves, so that's just not gonna happen, right? Here, he followed, so I cut because we're still fighting over the cut point. If he plays here, then I get to play this one, and then the game's done. Because he lost his 3 stones, so he can't play that way. So he plays here, and it's the same thing over and over and over again, right? He plays something like this, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, okay, then I'm gonna kill you too. So it's like mutually assured destruction. But that would have been much better than what he does in the game. Because here, it's like, okay, you get the 2, I'll get the 3, and the game can continue. But it's like, no, I'm gonna connect now. This is where we have our problem. I expect him to live here. I fully expect him to live here or go to Ko. I don't care which at this point. He needs the other eye here, but the top is already destroyed. This is a game that should pretty much be over at this point because this is critical failure. I get to go ahead and play the Hane. He still needs to play here. He's not. Decides to cut instead, but there's 3 liberties here, so it's not really a tombstone. So it's not really a problem. If he cuts me, go ahead and extend out. Maybe I could have taken 2. I mean, again, that's not Sente, right? So we can go here into here and... I mean, I guess it's fine. He can go back and play here now, I guess. At that point, I don't know. Maybe something over in here. Attack a little J group. Either way, I extend out. He tarries me. He throws in. And then I expect the life. Just go back and live now, sir. You can live. You have so much to live for. But he's like, no, I'm going to kill you. So Hane. He's trying to kill me. Which ends in his death. So greedy. So greedy. He did not even attempt to try to read that out. He could have played away and gone back and live here. I'm not sure if it would have been a good idea for him, though, because I think I can go here into like... I don't know, just like here now and kill the top. I mean, that's still the end of the game, you know? Yeah, because you can play here into here, right? And then if he does this one, there's that. And if he does this one, there's that one. Yeah. So it looks like it's dead. So alright, he doesn't do that. I make a mistake here. It could have cost me a lot. It didn't in this particular game, but it's not because I was careful. I was not. This is an instance where I decided I'm going to take things nice and calm. And by doing that, I'm an idiot. I played here. He can't push through. But it's still a bad shape. This, super, super, super important. Super, super, super important. Like, this doesn't work. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, but he can't net me in any kind of meaningful way. So we're fine. Completely fine here. Not a problem. I play here, which allows him to play here, into a net. Thankfully, he only has 4 liberties, because after I connect, he has to fill, I Atari, he has to fill, and then I Hane, and it's now 3 to 4. That was luck. Always got to be watching your shape. I should not be fully surrounded here, but I am because I made an oopsie. Yeah, because I allowed him to get those forcing moves on in. Where instead, again, No reason for them to exist. None. Zero. He could do this and that's it. We have 4 still, but there's no way to get the surround in place, right? And that makes all the difference. Much, much easier game going forward if I had played the shape point. Lesson learned, always play the shape points. It's alright, I'm an idiot and I got surrounded. Which gives him hope, because now he has influence. And, I mean, to be fair, he killed off my cutting stone. He only lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stones here? So it's only 32 points. I mean, with Comey, that's 38, and then the bottom left is going to be like 15, and then the bottom right's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10. He's still screwed. But there's hope now because I derped with my shape. Oh well. So I invade. He plays a diagonal to kill. And I decided to go to Ko with it. Because usually if he plays here, like, that'll just be the end of the game. I'm alive. Stick fork in it. Done. Alright, but I played here because I figured why not. I almost started making a mistake here because I was actually trying to win the Ko, which is stupid. Then I decided to have a much better idea of not caring. He can take the bottom. I'll grab my enclosure to go with my 16 stones and my other enclosure. He can go ahead and take. We'll grab the extension. And is it wrong? That was the wrong button to hit. I did not mean to hit fine art. Either way, you can see from move 20, we are 93% chance to win. And that just pretty much stays there into the high 99s for the entire rest of the game. I meant to hit score estimator. So let's go ahead and align this and then go back to score estimator instead. All right, so yeah. Got the stones dead, got the enclosures, we're extending from them. We go to estimator, we're up by about 52 points-ish. We're gonna get reduced, but then his middle can as well. So it's, the game's been done from about move 30, right? Because that opening just wasn't good for him. And then compounding his mistakes across that line of doom over there when he was like running things out, that just made things even worse. Here, he's reinforcing the bottom while I'm taking everything else. Still not looking too great for him. So he tries to expand, getting a forcing move in. Interesting that he's going to try to let me out and take more. It's actually not a bad play for him. Because if he does something like this instead, right? This is just going to keep making things worse. So, to be fair, he's continuing the attack, which is ideal in an even game. It's just not ideal on this board, right? So he comes at me, decide to grow, threat in the middle. He's like, hey, I'm going to kill your stones. This move I particularly like, because again, I'm offering. It's like, hey, yeah, go ahead and kill that. I'll take the left-hand side. Go ahead and kill off those stones. Because now I'll just be, nice solidly ahead by like 54 points. He decides that wasn't for him and he invades me. Which is very, very sad. Check the corner. He can live here because, again, we're horrifyingly ahead at this point. So you don't have to do anything dumb. But you can ask questions like, are you alive? He says that he is. Can ask him again. And again. And again. It's like, hey, are you really alive here? Now, the purpose of this isn't to try to kill him. In a weird way, we're not trying to kill him. All we're doing is keeping him busy. Because if your opponent is behind and they're busy, they can't stop what they're doing to try and change the fact they're behind without, killing themselves. Like, if they're like, hey, I'm gonna do this now, I'd be like, hey, Go right ahead. I'll just kill this, I guess, if you're okay with that. Right? Like they're too busy. They can't try to change the fundamental board state if you keep them busy. So here, this is a busy move. Like, do I want to kill this group? Not really. I just want him to spend like the next 20 or 30 moves doing nothing else this game besides cluttering it up and eliminating his chances to do anything for the rest of the game. That's it. That's all I want to do. So this is just busy work. Busy work, busy work, busy work, busy work. He keeps trying to live, like, nope, nope, nope. You gotta go back to being busy. It's like, okay, going back to being busy. It's like, yeah, you are. You be busy. You be busy. Again, not giving him any easy ways to live. Just keep running and be busy. Just keep being busy. Busy, busy, busy. At this point, I'm like, but what if hypothetically he did die? Now that right there is dangerous. I should not entertain those thoughts. I should just be like, okay, we kept him really, really busy. Now we're take points. Right? We're still like 30 points ahead. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. But, I mean, it's like, but what if we try to kill, what if he was dead? I mean, if he was dead, that's good too. So yeah, I'm breaking what was gonna originally was. I broke plan A. I broke plan A. I admit it. I broke plan A. Because you can see here, the goal is something like this one to surround here. But that move was interesting. So I'm like, all right, hey, how you doing? I'm just trying to force feed him all this. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Just kill off my stone. He decided not to kill off my stones. I thought that was rude. I backed off. He's still not protecting his cutting points. That was a big theme this game. He wasn't really reading anything else, like ever. Not even for a second. Because this shape is terrible. You can't keep pressing from a terrible shape. So obviously I'm gonna cut. And he's like, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, really? And he's like, yes, you're going to die. Really? And at this point, you can see that these stones are dead. They're dead. The Atari's out, doesn't matter. Because the thing is, this one here gets you, right? That Atari kills you. So he Atari's me, I Atari him. That turns into a Tiger's Mouth if he pushes here. So it's connected. And now these stones are dead. So now we are ahead by 50 points again. It's just how that works. He cuts there. We got a connection. Stones are dead. Okay. Okay. I'll go back and defend. Got some poking going on. Gote. Well, not really Gote, I guess. I could have gone ahead and played here, and then he can't connect, so these stones are... Yeah, I guess it has value. I guess that one has value. Just jumping out. Now, this one's another fun little life and death problem. And I'll let you guys pause here for a minute, see if you can solve it. Can you solve this wonderful life and death problem? Don't want to die there. What is the problem here? You got it? You got it? Well, here's move number one. You're like, oh, we're just going to sacrifice the one stone. Are we? He cuts. Extend down. This is decent enough shape to get away with this. Because the Ataris, you can connect. He Hane's starting to kill. You can respond. He Ataris, you respond. He connects. You respond. He Ataris. And now he's dead. So that is a fun little life and death sequence in the corner, if you didn't already know it. So, didn't read out this. Didn't read out this. didn't read out this. So over and over and over again, we just have him not reading anything that comes up, and he's just kind of hoping it goes okay for him. And sadly, you see that a lot at 6 and 7 Dawn. And 5 Dawn, obviously. A lot of just like this hope play. Like, I'm going to play this. It might work out for me. You know? Cuts through here. Doesn't read this out either. Connect. Looks like I'm giving up the entire middle for him. How much would that be for if I did? Don't know. White plus 40 right now. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Okay, so we'd still be up by about 25-ish points, depending on how the end game over here goes, I suppose, in the bottom right-hand corner. So could give him all of that. Could absolutely give them all of that. But that's not how it's going to play out. And again, we're going to see if you can read out why. Because this was a cool little life and death. This is a cool little life and death. And here's a little cool little life and death. I get to go ahead and Atari. And we get to push in. Immediately, that's a Ko, but that's not the one I'm referring to. I Hane. Extend. And now, again, there's no reason to keep doing this other than, hey, it works. Why not? We go to Ko, but I'll give you a hint. This isn't really a Ko. Though I'll pause here to see how early on you can actually see it. Can you see why this isn't really a Ko? It's a tough one. If you can, you're probably a Dawn player, by the way. If you can see the next order of moves here, you are probably a Dawn, because I saw it here, and I don't know how, because I'm not that good at reading. I'm not. I know I'm not. I was in Bayomi at this point, and I put 2 and 2 together. So, this is a Ko. We fight it. Extension is a hint. He kills off my stone. That's rude. You might be saying, why doesn't he just go ahead and play here? Well, I can play this one. And then if he cuts me, we can go ahead and play here, right? This is the first key to the puzzle. The fact that he can't cut because I have too many liberties here. Like, no matter how you look at it, I'm going to have at least 3 to 2. If I extend again. If I don't extend again, then he plays at 2 right now, and my stones are dead. So I play here. He cuts. And from here, it's not a freaking Ko anymore. But I always take, because why not? See it yet? All the stones are in place. Retake. Offer us an easy exchange. Easy exchange. He declines. Now I extend, and there's nothing he can do. Because, like I said, this one is now going to be a thing, which he defended against. Last retake. But, oh, I actually did play this one. This is the last retake. Because the ladder works. Though at this point, I should actually just do this one now. I should just go ahead and do this one now. Because the ladder's fine. He runs it out for like 2 seconds and then decides, oh yeah, that doesn't work, and he goes ahead and resigns. Ah, crazy game. But hey, we're up by 69 points, so that's why I wanted to review the game. I'm kidding. It was, I swear to God, it was for the life and death problems. It was for the life and death problems. I swear that was the reason. That was the reason. You believe me, right? You do believe me, right? Yeah, it was for life and death problems. That's why I wanted to review it. Anyway. Weird game. It didn't really feel like a game. It felt, when I was playing it, it felt like a series of Go problems, which was very strange. Because like the right felt like a Go problem. This was a Go problem. This was a Go problem. And most games don't feel that way. You know? Most games don't feel that way. This felt like I was going on to, like, I don't know, 101 Weichi or something, and it was like, all right, what problem are we doing today? And it's like, yes, that problem. White to play again. Either way, hope you enjoyed this game. It was full of death. And I'm going to go stream. So I didn't really want to record in the game right now. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the lovely little death-filled game. There might be a few more of them at the 5 down level, again, coming up next couple of weeks. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed. I certainly liked playing it. And I also want to reiterate, do not play while you are grumpy. Don't play while you're grumpy. Like, this is so bad. So bad. What account was that? Turtles, I think? We had like 12-0 at 6 down or something like that. And then I just lost 8 games in a row. Because I got really annoyed that I threw game 17 of my double rank series. So yeah, if you're annoyed, take a break. Go play something else. Don't keep playing Go and do this to your rank. Do what I say, not what I do. And you'll be a happier person. So hope you're all having a happy Monday. As always, we'll see you next time. Take care, buddy.